Well, hello guys. It's the weekend and I've decided to get out of town and go up north to Prince George County. They are having a Slovak and Czech festival right now. And here's me driving up there listening to my beats. Actually, that was Gypsy. I deliberately took the long way to get there because I want to enjoy the nice backroad country drive of Sussex County. This county was formed in 1754 and it's known mainly for its agricultural production such as soybeans, corn, cotton and peanuts. They're also a home of tobacco farming and has a significant amount of land dedicated to timber production. And as we drive along, we come up to the famous Virginia Diner in Wakefield, Virginia. This restaurant started off as a small refurbished railroad dining car in 1929, and it is a business started by Mrs. Dearcy Davis. It quickly became a local landmark known for down-home cooking and its location in the heart of peanut country, leading to the addition of Virginia peanuts to its menu. The diner has been under ownership of the Galloway family since 1976 and has expanded significantly while retaining its quaint historic atmosphere.
Thank you.
Let me just have a few minutes to figure out what I would like to eat.
Yeah, did you want to go ahead and grab a drink while you were looking?
Not right now. Give me a minute. I just want to decide. Thank you.
We do have that, but we also have a buffet going on over there if you'd like to look. It's not the first section, but the last two.
Okay.
If you'd like to check it out.
All right, I'd like to check it out. Thank you. So I slowly made my way up north further for another 40-minute drive to Prince George County and to the courthouse where the Slovak and Czech-Slovak festival started. I started off with looking at some arts and crafts and into the mini museum that they have. I almost bought this flower wreath, but then I just decided to keep looking. As I make my way into the museum, I've seen lots of Slovak artifacts, collection, historical families, settlements, and as you can see, all sorts of interesting things. So while I was looking around at all the interesting museum pieces, I did hear somebody say that they were about to play the national anthem for the Czech and Slovak, so I decided to go outside and see what is going on. Immediately after that came the Star Spangled Banner, which I really appreciated. And immediately after that, I returned back to the museum because I've just started and there was so much to see and read and just enjoy the displays and pictures and so on. So how are you rooted to Slovak?
So I'm actually from Czech heritage. My father's side, he is about 90% Czech. His family came from Moravia. Some of them started in like 1855. Some of them came around the 1900s. They all came down to Texas. And so that's how I'm rooted to.
It's very yes.
They probably came in through Galveston.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of Slovaks came through around the 1900s. They came in, and it depends what they were registered. If they came in with an Italian boat, then they would be registered as Italian, but they would all be documented in Ellis Island. Have you researched anything with Ellis Island? Because I found my great-grandfather there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I think I have one group that did come through Ellis Island, but yes, most of them came through Galveston. So earlier on, they came in through Galveston, and then the ones towards the 1900s, they came in through Ellis Island, and then made their way all the way down.
And tell me, have you visited
What you have to realize, if they were in Czech Republic, or they could have been in Polish Russia, and got moved about the same time as American Civil War.
Yes.
But when they came before 1900, they had to go all the way back to Bremenhaven, Germany, get on the
Correct,
ship,
yes.
come all the way over, and ours came all the way down to Norfolk and came up the Chesapeake Bay to Baltimore.
Right.
Get on the train and come all the way back down here to Petersburg.
Interesting. Now, there was a huge influx of Slovaks that trickled down to the Baltic Sea and so on. There's a huge population of Slovak community, like in Serbia, former Yugoslav regions now in Vojvodina. You got a huge population of Slovaks there
See,
as
what
well.
most people don't realize, they think because they're Czech, they came from Czech Republic. No.
Yes, we
the
come
Czech
from
have
Serbia.
Czech
Yes,
here,
that is
when in a Polish Russia.
absolutely. I agree with you. And this is very similar to the manifest of the ships that I discovered on Ellis Island when my great grandfather. He was 19 when he came over to start a new life. Well, good morning. I am here at a local Slovak Czech Heritage Cultural Center. got my Slovak motif. Yeah, you're fine, thank you. Gorgeous day out here. I'm just enjoying some kielbasa and being chatted up by one of these young gentlemen here. So it's having a really good time. It's so nice to get out a little bit. But the reasons why I decided to come here, it's a 2-hour drive, almost 2 hours. Is because I do have Slovak roots and Slovak background. So today I gave myself a challenge to go outside my comfort zone. And will be a practice for my retirement because I want to be doing different things. Today my goal is to spend no more than $50, and that includes gas. So far I spent $22 and I spent $9 on lunch, so we are on $31. I also would like to have $19 left. So it will be a good challenge. I just made it up. I'm going to challenge myself. So, oh, looks like we're starting here. Okay, let me flip the camera. One thing that I do want to tell you about myself is I do speak the Slovak language.
Ready, 1, 2,
And I
test.
speak it very thoroughly.
Hello, everybody. Dzień dobry. How many
Dzień
people are
dobry.
Slavic here? Something Slavic. There's a few, right? This is the
I
festival.
am.
We're Polish, which is close to.
Ja parobek z kapusia, nie mam ziemi, są. Hej, na co mi je, na co młoda ziemia? Hej, ja mam za sobą do straty. po starym kraju. Czuł się tak szczęśliwy jak nie Adam w raju. Czuł się tak szczęśliwy jak nie Adam w raju. Lecz to na tym świecie szczęście nie istnieje. Maciek se tak myślał, że co dzień wesele. Maciek se tak myślał, że co dzień wesele.
Hi everybody! I just spent a good 15 minutes talking to you only to replay it back, not realizing that my microphone was not on. So, the trials and perils of trying to have a YouTube. You think you pretty much got the technology down, and you do, and you have some really good days where everything goes good, and the other days you go, oh my goodness, why didn't I think to check? Anyway, talking to you from a long stretch of highway. I've got about another 33 miles to go before I have to take an exit, so I'm just going slowly in the slow lane, taking my time, and I'm not in a hurry. It's a beautiful day. I've just spent some time this morning. I went to the Czech and Slovak festival. I had the Slovak roots come. I had a great time at the festival, had a bit of lunch, watched the dancing, and visited the folklore museum and spoke with some people. And now I'm on my way home. I took the back country roads here. Let me flip it so you can see it. So I'm on a beautiful stretch of country roads of rural Virginia, where there's lots of farming. They cultivate, mainly known here, farmers are known for peanuts, cotton, and just farming industry, agricultural kind of machinery, and so on. You will see lots of cotton fields. We're driving by here. If I can stop, I actually like to look up the cotton balls that are growing like close up. I wanted to update you on my situation. So the reconstruction or the repairs to my home are slowly starting. I have a wonderful company that I'm really pleased with, and they're doing a wonderful job. For those of you that are new here, welcome. Just to give you a bit of a background about myself, my name is Vera, and I am 62.10. I will be 63 here in January. I have submitted my paperwork in for retirement with the government, and I do have a very tiny pension with them. And then I also have Social Security, which I have filled out on my application form and will be submitting it in for my first payment to start February the 1st. My retirement date will be late January, so I've timed it so I can get my retirement income pretty much starting the 1st of February of next year. In the meantime, the long stretch of waiting patiently for that day, which I tell myself is going to be just another ordinary day. So I'm trying to acclimate myself and practice retirement before I actually retire and while I'm working. So since my application, I've had a few setbacks or a few hurdles to go through. One is that I am the first, well, not the first, but we have gone automated for applications for retirement. So it is impossible to get a live person. So everything was submitted electronically. I've just received one response, and that was early August, and nothing since then. And that makes me a little bit uneasy. I would love to have another confirmation that my application is in the process. The other thing is I've had that setback with damage to my bay window because of a storm. and some moisture that I discovered, it turned out to be a major repair, which I thought I was going to foot the bill. So needless to say, that was a tremendous stressor for me. But thank goodness with lots of prayers and crying, my prayers did come out true. All my prayers were answered, and my insurance company will help me repair majority of the cost. So I'm considering myself very fortunate in that case. Since then, as most of us know that are living here in the States, we have a government shutdown, which I'm not going to go into politics, so I'm not into politics, but hopefully that will work itself out. But I am one of the people that still has to go to work but not get paid. So one paycheck has already come and gone, payday. I did not receive a paycheck. I did apply with my bank. They have a program where they will replenish my paycheck. They open up a separate account and deposited my paycheck in there. And then when the resolution finally works itself out, hopefully we will get back paid, and then the bank will take that back. But it's kind of a loan with 0 interest, so it's there for me to use if I need it. Right now, I don't consider it as my money, so I'm not touching it. Really watching my spending. Today, I really had to get out of town. I left my house. It's in shambles. Furniture is moved. Cabinet is disconnected from the wall so they can get back into a certain part of the area. My couches are pushed all the way back. All my pictures are down. I'm patching up nails and walls because we're going to paint the walls as well. So I can't even live downstairs unless, I try to ignore everything. But that's how it goes when you have these, it's not, if that's the worst of my problems, then I'm good. So I decided to get out of town a little bit and come to what I've seen on Facebook popped up. It's a Slovak and Czech festival, a yearly festival, which I heard it's pretty good. So I decided to go and check it out. I got my Slovak shirt that I dug out. Actually, it was in a donation pile. I'm so glad that I got it out. The reason why I donated, because this was always gaping and it was, showing my cleavage. But I've gone ahead and ironed on a ribbon this morning, so that kind of held it together. I might actually keep this shirt because I like the color, and it might be a good summer shirt. Plus I'll do something to the waist because right now it's like a tunic. I had a good time at the festival. Ate some kielbasa for lunch and some sauerkraut. Watched dancing and got chatted up by one of the dancers. He was a really sweet elderly gentleman, but I'm elderly too, but he was a bit of a flirt. He was cute. Really involved with all the dancing, and then he involved the audience, and then insisted on sitting next to me and holding me around my shoulders. So I just had fun. It was really good. Drove around a little bit. Looked around a little bit. Looked at all the history, folklore, and costumes. I do have a Slovak background, as I mentioned before. I speak the language as well. I was recently in Czechoslovakia not too long ago. I wanted to go to Bratislava last September. They had floods. When I was in Vienna, I was supposed to take the ferry over to Bratislava, but because the floods were high, the pier that for the ferry in Bratislava and Vienna was destroyed, so they canceled that. So that's a trip that I need to go and finish up. What else? Had some fun. So yeah, I challenged myself today. Just made it up. Just challenged myself. Let's see if I can spend a day without spending $50. So far I spent $23 for gas there and back, $9 for my lunch, $3.12 at the Goodwill. I bought a black sweatshirt just for around the house, real soft one. And then I felt a little bit fatigued on the way. Before I hit the highway home, I stopped off and I picked up my favorite, but bad, Celsius energy drinks and some Reese's chocolate, and I perked up immediately. So that, excuse me, that will get me home. I deliberately chose to go through the back roads, if I haven't mentioned already, because I'm really enjoying this drive, and just enjoying the beautiful day and coming through little rural towns. I should actually stop and just film these little example of these beautiful, beautiful cotton fields. And here's some more coming up. There is not, I can't, I wish I could pull over, but oh my gosh, I could have made that one, but there's a guy behind me. Okay, let me see if I can get the next one. But I do want to have an up close look at him. Let's see, maybe I'll turn around. There's a guy behind me. He's too close, I can't stop. So I did turn around, made a U-turn, and found an old junkyard to park real quick. But I want to have a look at these up close. They seem beautiful. So have a look. Isn't that just amazing? I'm afraid to walk here in case there are SNAKESs. Look how gorgeous. I love it. Fields and fields of it. I wish I could get one. Alright, things are getting a little bit creepy here, so you know how rural towns are. I am going to get back in my car and head on out. So let's go have a look in here. I'm curious. See what they have up here. So there's a railroad crossing coming up. Oh gosh, the sun is not doing its justice. Okay, make sure there are all clear. Oh, there's a cute little church. Look at this, guys. So I kind of just stopped off. I like exploring. But look at this cute little church just off the side of the road here. And people are just speeding here. It's scary. It is creepy. So I'm gonna get back on the highway and head on up home. So anyway, there's a railroad crossing here. Make sure it's all clear. Okay. All clear. All clear. And we're back on the highway heading home. So guys, it's been a while since I've driven on the highway, and I have to admit my confidence is a little bit shaky, but I'm getting there. So this is my fear. I really do not like bridges, especially if I feel like I'm climbing on them and they're sitting up tall and high. And there's always somebody just comes behind you and takes over and speeds, and that's okay. I'm not in a hurry, but little things like this just kind of make me white-knuckled. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I think. I want to think. So, just hanging in there. There is a bridge here in my area that's called Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. It's the longest tunnel on the eastern shore, and it's really scary, for me at least, to drive it. And I will go through that. I will take you there one of these days. But yeah, just to give you an example. Safe and sound. Thank goodness. It was a good trip. I'm a little bit exhausted. 1.5 hours, close to 2 hours there and back, but it was a great day. $10 left. I stopped off and bought a bottle of wine. I'm gonna make a nice cheese board, some snacks, and just kick back and relax.
Handrails is, you know, I don't really like those sort of tubular handrails that smack of old people's homes, so I would probably want to see if I could find something a little bit more aesthetic.
Now, it didn't change his, and there's a lot of people whose lives have not been changed financially on YouTube, but it could totally change your life in other ways.
So I can see that staying in this house from a practical point of view, and probably from a financial point of view in terms of the amount of council tax and how much it costs to heat it,